Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I started opening these, but I decided, you know what, let me just do the unbox so I can get kind of first impression here on video with you all. I'm not sure if you can guess by them, lithium battery, but let's take a look at what we got in the box here. So, that's right, they're the Ray-Ban Metas. So I was looking for a kind of unique way to capture video, play music, sunglasses all in one. I've looked at these for since they first came out. I just haven't pulled the trigger on them. I kind of decided why not now. I know the next generation more than likely is going to be coming out in 2025 this year, but I still wanted to try them out. I'm interested in being able to capture point of view video and point of view photos without having to take my phone out and use it or another camera to use it. And if there's a million videos and reviews out there on these, and so I'm not going to dive into all the specifications. I just wanted to show you an unboxing of them. The video and photos capture horizontally. It's meant for posting to social media. I get it. I wish that it had the ability to capture landscape, but maybe the next version will, or maybe a firmware update to these ones will. They apparently have had multiple firmware version updates. The latest pushing this to 3 hours of recording time for video, which is kind of amazing. And the other feature that I really wanted in these was the newly announced by Zuck, the AI translation. So if you go to other countries or you live in an area where you have multiple different languages, you can have these on, the microphones pick up the language and translate it into speech into your ears where the headphone speakers are. So pretty cool. Here's the box. I already started to kind of open it. It just has a peel through here. So you open it up, boom, kind of falls apart. A nice presentation. And then you have the charging case that comes with it. And this is cool. So it feels like it's like a faux leather, but it's just a solid. If you had any other Ray-Bans, then you know this is kind of very similar to their case that comes with them that they've always kind of came with. But charges via USB-C, and then it has a little charge indicator here that you'll see when you pull it open, which is pretty rad. So these are the Wayfarers. I have a huge head, and so these are the size large. They're the actual transition lenses. So these are just the matte black frame. And they transition to the, I guess it's tortoise green, the G15 out in sunlight. So if you have a huge head, like me, I typically will wear like, I think a fitted hat is like 7 1/4, if I remember correctly, the size. Maybe this will help you out determine what size Wayfarers you need. I need the larger ones. Most of my other sunglasses are large. Again, I have a huge head. So here's what they look like. They look just like the normal Wayfarers, maybe a little bit thicker in the frames, but they don't feel heavy, they feel light. It's kind of amazing how they feel based on the capabilities that they have in them. And you can see here is the button, right-hand side. And apparently to lower and raise volume is on this side also. So we'll see what they look like on. I'm sure they'll look ridiculous with no sunglasses. The transition's not transition, but here's what they look like on a person with a huge head. And so for me, these are perfect because the regular Wayfarers fit, they just look dumb on me. They make me look like I got a squinted head in. So you can see what they look like. They're an awesome size, honestly. They fit like great. And so I'm kind of excited to see how these work. So I know there's a video recording little light that pops up when you have video recording. And we're going to give these a shot and see how well they work to shoot POV. I'll throw a couple of examples in. Quick cut scene in the video because I wanted to give my first impressions. So you see the unboxing, you're going to hear a little bit about the preferences, but I actually had the opportunity to use these for about a week at SHOT Show this year. I wanted them to be able to do point of view video, and they worked perfectly. There's a couple of things that are just kind of things to be aware of for these. When you do point of view, you would think that exactly where you're looking is where you'll be able to take pictures and video, but you kind of have to look down a little bit more so that you get everything in the frame. But these were the best. I had no fatigue on my ears. I didn't have to bring a camera around. I used this for point of view video the entire time as well as pictures, and it worked out fantastic. So if you're doing big conferences or things like that and you don't want to carry a bunch of camera gear around, they worked great for me. And the only complaint I had is obviously that they do not shoot horizontally, they shoot vertically. But for adding to social media like TikTok and things like that, they worked perfectly. The other thing that's just a little weird for me, and I'm not used to it, is the transition lenses. I wanted a pair of sunglasses, and they look and kind of feel normal without any of the sunglasses, just kind of as normal blue blocking glasses. But the transition is just odd to me. I'm just used to having something that's much darker with your traditional sunglasses. When you're outside, they transition to darker, but you can't really tell when you have them on your head that they've transitioned. It's not such a huge difference from, you know, the clear to the actual sunglasses. And I'll show you some video here real quick of what that looks like. So that's the only qualms that I have associated with this. And then I applied for the early access program because I really want the language translation. However, it's been, you know, almost 3 weeks, almost a month since I've applied, and I haven't received any kind of feedback on it. And I'd really like to try that out. Other than that, in practice, these are fantastic. I really look forward to the next version of these, and I use these every day. So back into the video. You can play Spotify or other music, certain apps through your ears. You can take video, you can answer calls, translate to AI. I think you have to be part of the beta testing for that and get accepted. I don't have to look into the details, but the main goal of this was to just do a quick unboxing and show you what the large frame looks like on somebody with a big head, and like one ear is lower than the others. I'm like Sloth here from the Goonies, but dude, these fit great. They don't feel heavy at all. They don't compress in on the back sides. The actual arms don't press in on me at all, just from initial fitting. I have a high nose bridge, so these are fitted for high nose bridges, so I don't have any sliding or movement. And yeah, so out of the box, I like them. They're cool. The matte frame, I like the matte frame too. I don't know if I would have rather had the matte or the shiny, the gloss black frame, but the matte frame works for me. And we're gonna give these a shot. I'll throw a couple of videos in, see how well they plug into the charger. I mean, it's easy. They just snap. The bridge of the nose connects to the charger, charges, and then you can see, you know, that it's charging here. And I would assume the color shows the different charge level of the actual glasses themselves. So I'll have to probably charge those up. I imagine they don't come fully charged. So green when I took it off. Now it's an orange. I'm guessing it didn't have a full charge, and so we'll see what this looks like over time. But thank you for watching this video. This was long, me rambling, but I kind of, again, wanted to show you what these look like. Just a quick unboxing. I think they're cool. So I look forward to the next version of these. And I was looking at multiple different smart glasses and virtual reality glasses, and the virtual reality glasses just aren't there. I was looking at the Even Realities, the G1s. I actually contacted them to see if they'd send me a pair to test out and be able to show you guys on the channel, but they never responded. I don't have a large enough audience, but I'm going to be probably trying out a handful of these as they start to come out, and they don't look goofy. I like the fact that they blend in and they're like the classic Wayfarers, right? Like that, some of these things look so like goofy and they stand out too much. I personally want some that I can wear all the time. And so these transitions that transition to sunglasses or wearing inside, and also do some blue light blocking. So as I'm working on, my normal work, it kind of makes a ton of sense. And so those are some of the features that I'm going to be looking for in these new glasses, even when they start to have displays in the actual lenses themselves. So thanks for checking it out. See y'all next time.